Well, what'd you feel? And what'd you see and what'd you feel?
Obviously, I haven't seen a replay yet. I know we made a little bit of a bump down the back straightaway, and as soon as that happened, the right front tire was flat. And at that point, you're just a passenger. And we kind of got back together. I think he was expecting me to turn in, and at that point, you're just kind of along for the ride, and went straight up the hill. And it's so frustrating to have as good of a helmets Camaro as we did today, to kind of race the way we were able to. We were aggressive. We were able to be on offense kind of the whole time, and it made it a lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've had at Atlanta. So just really stinks to end the race that way, and to obviously have other cars get involved. And if it was just him and I and we both crashed, it wouldn't be probably as big of a deal, but the fact that a bunch more cars got involved, obviously not ideal. But when you're in pack racing like we are here in Atlanta, it's hard to miss it if something happens in front of you.
Cole seemed surprised at that little contact cut your tire. Were you?
I was beyond surprised, to be honest with you, with as sturdy as everything's been, and with the way that it's been, just kind of with contact, I could not believe it. And immediately, I mean, the thing I started turning the wheel, and at that point, you're just going straight, and you're hoping. Honestly, I was glad somebody was there to break the hit a little bit, just because even though we weren't running the fence, I think if you would have blown it going in and drove up and hit the fence, I think it would have been a different story. But obviously not the way that either one of us wanted to finish the race, and we'll figure it out and go from here.
And you figure you're going to have a little bit of contact, side drafting at that point in the race.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I thought I had the run to even make the spot to get to clear, to get clear, and then obviously just wasn't ever clear, and then just trying to stay up there as much as we could. We knew we had the best car today, and I think that showed with the speed that we were able to have and the passes we were able to make. But when you're on the bottom and you have nobody behind you, it's just so hard, and you're having to maximize the side draft, and you err in the side of not even inches, right? It's quarter of inches and half inches, and obviously a little bit of contact at that point just did us in, but that's how this place is right now.
Do you think it got aggressive too far from the end, or do you think that was the go time right then?
No, I mean, I think that it was go time on lap 50. I mean, as hard as it was to pass, and the way that you were having to kind of race. I mean, you saw those guys after the end of stage 2, or whenever we pitted the last time, I guess, which was after stage 2. But guys were able to generate runs on the bottom, and they had enough cars to be able to make it work, and then get up in front of the top line. I just think that's how the race was playing out. It was definitely going that direction. I mean, at that point, we knew we had the best car. We needed to be in the best position. And so you have to maximize the side drafts. And unfortunately, like I said, you're not dealing with a whole lot of wiggle room. And I don't know if I came up, if he came down. I mean, you guys probably would have a better judge of that than I do. But, just that little bit of contact makes all the difference in the world.
What'd you see?
I mean, I haven't heard what Justin said, but I think he just blew right front. And looking at the replay, I mean, I just tried to come down to side draft him, and we barely touched. I mean, it didn't even have any smoke or anything, and it looked like to me, and it blew its right front, I guess. So I've never seen that light of contact blow a tire, but it was, it's just part of the racing. You're trying to side draft as hard as you can, and if you don't, he's going to clear you the next corner. So it's just tough. It's just tough racing and close racing, and just part of it.
It looked like you had a fast car. How do you think you could have done if this doesn't happen?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we definitely could have won. We were just up there with the rest of them. It was really weird because everybody was trying to back up to try and get a push from the guy behind you, but nobody was actually pushing because everybody was just trying to back up. So it was interesting racing, but I don't know. I hate these speedways. We go to so many of them in the Xfinity Series now, and it's just a crapshoot. If you get wrecked or not. So we're ready to go to Watkins Glen, and I think we'll be good.
So you were just trying to side draft him, and you had contact. Or
yeah.
Was he trying to side draft you, or are you both trying to side draft each other?
I mean, it's both, but I think I was the one that came down a little bit. So, I mean, overall, you're just trying to side draft to try and get the momentum going into the corner.
You were controlling that race for a while, obviously. Did you expect everybody behind you to lay low for a little bit longer? I felt like it ramped up pretty early there than I would have personally expected. What was your point of view?
Yeah, I mean, it was just it was an interesting race because handling definitely came into play. So people could make the bottom work, and guys would stack up the top, and it was decent. So I knew it was going to get racy by the end of it because I just was hoping that we could pull the draft quick enough that we could lose some cars. So it'd be like a 5-car race or so, but it seemed like a lot of guys could hang on.
kind of a long race, and then you felt like, okay, I'm back in it.
Yeah. No, definitely. After 2 laps down, to come back and get on the lead lap and drive back inside the top 10, and just trying to make some moves and try to do something with 20 to go. But it was still a little. I mean, 20 to go is still a pretty decent amount of laps, but you got to get something going because you just kind of get stuck, stagnant riding, and you know what I mean. Tried to go to the bottom and do all we could do, but we brought a fast lap before. It just sucks to come out of here on the hook because we had a super fast car. We drove from the back to the front a couple times, and then just tough day.
Anything you could have done there, or what do you see in front
No,
of
I checked up, and then you know what I mean. I couldn't check up enough for them in front of me, and that's about all I could do.
What was the deal with the car early on that got you the 2 laps down?
Something with the ignition, you know what I mean, fell off inside the car there, and then they put it back on. That was fine, but just a mistake on our guy's part. Just got to clean some of that up and rebound and get some points. We could have came out with some points, but no, now we're behind still, so we just got to figure out what happened and you know what I mean, get on somebody's ass, I guess. But.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.